Russia's next-generation stealth strategic bomber, PAK-DA, will undergo trials at the Flight Test and Development Center in the town of Zhukovsky outside Moscow. The Tupolev Aircraft Company's Flight Test and Development Center was set up in Zhukovsky on the initiative of famous Soviet aircraft designer Andrei Tupolev in 1949. The center has been used to develop and test planes designed by the Tupolev Aircraft Company. PAK-DA is being developed by the Tupolev Design Bureau for Russia's Aerospace Force. It's expected to replace Tu-22M3, Tu-95MS, and Tu-160 bombers. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes Russia's PAK-DA strategic bomber. Let's get into details. This video is sponsored by the free-to-play military vehicle combat game War Thunder. We talk a lot about military vehicles on this channel, but what about trying them out for yourself? In War Thunder, you can choose from more than 1,200 playable vehicles from the 1930s to the 1990s and go to battle on more than 80 theaters of war. You can fly aircraft, helicopters, drive tanks, and command ships of all types and sizes, which have been carefully recreated from their real-world counterparts. It's available as a free download on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One with cross-platform support. So grab your friends and give it a try. All viewers of Defense Updates that register using the link in the description below will also get a free premium tank or aircraft and 3 days of premium account time as a bonus. Tupolev CEO Alexander Konyakov provided some insight about PAK-DA during a meeting devoted to the 70th anniversary of the Zhukovsky Test Flight and Development Center. He said, "There are big plans ahead for testing and further developing the heavily upgraded Tu-22M3M, Tu-160, and Tu-95MS aircraft, along with large-scale work for testing the prospective complex of long-range aviation, PAK-DA." It's interesting to note that the head of the Defense and Security Committee in the upper house of Russia's parliament, Viktor Bondarev, earlier said that the R&D work on the PAK-DA multi-role aircraft was nearing completion. Tupolev CEO Konyakov said that the time frame of creating the PAK-DA is comparable with the term of creating the Tu-144 supersonic passenger plane and would take around 5 to 7 years. So, tentatively, PAK-DA is expected to see deliveries to Russia's Aerospace Force between 2025 and 2030 after the trials have been completed. This schedule is in line to what Deputy Prime Minister Yuri Borisov had said some time back. Most of the details regarding the PAK-DA are classified. Some reports indicate that the aircraft will have a combat radius of around 6,200 miles, or 10,000 kilometers, with full payload. It's expected to have a loaded weight of 100 to 120 tons, with 40 tons of weapon carrying capacity. The aircraft is supposed to have a modernized variant of Tupolev Tu-160 Blackjack supersonic strategic bombers, Kuznetsov NK-32 engines. It will also have some avionics derived from Sukhoi PAK-FA, that's Su-57. PAK-DA is likely to be a very low observable aircraft, but the bomber will not entirely rely on its stealth for survivability. It will have a wide range of advanced electronic warfare systems like radar jamming components. Some sources indicate the PAK-DA will be equipped with sophisticated weaponry. The bomber is expected to be armed with hypersonic cruise missile and laser-guided bombs. PAK-DA will also carry tactical as well as strategic nuclear variant of the weapons. PAK-DA seems to be designed to have a similar capability to American B-21 Raider bomber, whose first prototype is being currently developed. To know more about B-21, check the video on the above card. The U.S. Air Force plans to purchase 80 to 100 B-21 aircraft with initial delivery starting in the mid-2020s, so it will likely be deployed earlier than Russian PAK-DA. PAC-DA concept looks like a formidable one. Provided with funds, the Russian aviation industry is technically capable of developing advanced aircraft like this. The cost of developing this aircraft will be pretty high, and the affordability factor will be the major hindrance. Russian President Mr. Putin revealed that a procurement plan is being laid out for acquiring 76 Su-57. These jets are expected to be deployed by 2028. The Kremlin previously planned to have 150 of these aircraft in service by 2020. It's to be noted that Russia has similarly decided to curtail production of new T-14 Armata tank and has instead preferred upgrading its existing T-90 tanks. So time and again, it's been seen that many Russian military projects have got delayed due to technical and financial issues. If the PAC-DA does eventually come to fruition, it will undoubtedly pose a serious threat, especially if it's built in numbers.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comments section. This will help us improve.